Hello everyone, welcome back. This is my honest opinion on this LifeStraw Peak Pouch water filter, whatever you want to call it. I see it as on Amazon it's listed as the Amazon Peak. But there's several things with a Peak name, so we're just going to call it Pouch, Peak Pouch, whatever. Okay, I bought this around November 2024. I've been experimenting with it for close to a year. This video was made in September 2025, so let's just go ahead and say close to a year I've been experimenting with this filter on and off. And would I buy this again? I'm not going to say yes or no. I'm going to say probably not. And some of y'all say, well, Kevin, why not? And so this filter, from my experience for almost the past year, has a terrible flow rate. I'm talking terrible, terrible. And this is the heart of the unit. This is the active filter itself. It screws on the inside. You can get these for around, say, turn that around where you can see it. You can get these for around $15 to $20. And this is just a bare bones little filter goes inside there. And the flow rate through this thing is absolutely, I mean, terrible, terrible, terrible. And so I saw a video where a lady, it's like, I did not realize this. I thought it was just the cap. But you could take this little mouthpiece off right here. And let's go ahead and get that off of there. It just pulls right out. No big deal. Hang on. And so there we go. You can take the filter, screw it on the end right there. And a lady, I was watching a lady on YouTube, and she did that, and I was like, oh wow, that's pretty cool. And the flow rate was a lot better than what I'm getting. So I took this one out and did that, and flow rate was still terrible, terrible, terrible. But I took a water drop, and I'll do a video about that here in a little bit. I took a water drop straw filter and put it on here, and the flow rate was, I don't know, 5, 8, 10 times better than this little one. Okay, so these filters cost about, make sure we see a little LifeStraw stamping on there, so y'all know this is real LifeStraw. These cost about $15 to $20. Just catch them on Amazon here and there. I think right now they're going for like $17. And you're going to pay about $40 for this. So what you're really doing is this, the filters half the price, and you're going to pay about $20, $25 for the pouch itself. So you need to make up your mind, is the pouch worth $20, $25? And it does offer some conveniences. You can roll this up really nice, put it in your pack. The top comes off. Hang on, guys. The top comes off. It's got a nice open mouth there. I'm going to guess, I don't know, inch or so across, 1.1/8 or so across. Put you a bandana on there. Scoop this thing up full of your water. Put the cap back on it. Put your filter on it. And so, yes, there are certain advantages. So, but I'd say, do you want to pay $20, $25 for this? And are there other options out there? Even, say, a 1 liter Aquafina water bottle. Not promote Aquafina, but just any type of water bottle that this little filter will fit on. And in fact, I don't even know if I'm going to be buying any more of these. I've got several of these small ones put up. They're really nice, but the flow rate on just about all of them are terrible. I mean, just absolutely terrible. LifeStraw makes this one. They make a bigger one. I've got several of the bigger ones that have the threads on them. I've got 5, 6 of the basic LifeStraw filters that I did a video about the other day. And the bigger ones are okay on the flow rate, but still not that great as compared to other brands. I'll be doing a side-by-side, hopefully be doing a side-by-side of the LifeStraw and the water drop straw filter here before long. So, instead of saying yes or no, whether I'd buy this again, say, I don't know. Can you find a better pouch? Because that's mainly what you're buying is a pouch. Can you find a better pouch than this one that's going to cost $20, $25, whatever, or there are better pouches out there, because that's basically what you're paying for. Then this little filter here, as I've said several times in this little video, I don't even know if I'm going to be buying any more of these little LifeStraw filters like this, because the flow rate is so bad. I mean, just so, I can't get over it. So I don't even know if I'm going to be buying these anymore. I've got a straw filter called Water Drop, running it through its first test experiment. I've been drinking them, filtering water from this creek, and I've been drinking it pretty regular, say for the past week or so. No ill effects. And so I really need to get some, I'd like to do a water test on that Water Drop and the LifeStraw side by side. There's some YouTubers that do that kind of stuff, but I'd really like to do one of my own, where you take a sample of the water. There's a slough. I'm talking about a 1/4 mile that away. There's a slough that pigs get into. There's snakes, there's turtles, there's all kinds of stuff. I'd like to go over there to that slough and get a sample of that water, or run it through both the LifeStraw and the Water Drop, send it off to a lab and see what they say. So, in the comments, if you've made it this far in the video, let me know what you would like to see whenever we start doing a comparison of the LifeStraw and the Water Drop filters. And I'll see what I can put together on one of the next videos, guys. Because I would really like to do side-by-side sampling of the flow rate using a gravity bag, and lab results on how well the filter filters the water. So, would I buy this again? Like I said, I'm not going to say yes or no, but I'm leaning towards probably not, because you're paying $20, $25 for the bag. And the flow rate for this little thing that goes on the inside is so bad that I'm working on phasing these out and replacing them with something else. Whoops, sorry about that, guys. Anyway, here y'all go. I'll talk to you later.